Hello, everybody. Welcome. This is my first live. I'm just kind of giving this a try. Bear with me. I've never set something like this up before, so super weird to me. I'm just going to be working on a build to see, or yeah, I'm working on a build for an upcoming challenge that I'm going to do. I've been very inspired by watching a few people. Moondust, I believe, is the main one that I just finished everything that she has recorded, and I'm forgetting your other name. I'm so sorry. Um, we've been kind of, or I've been kind of just a bit obsessed with the Asylum challenge again, and I would like to do that. And so my first step in that is building. Oops, we're gonna sell the furniture here. Is building a. Oh, okay. Building the asylum. So, whoops. All right. Hello, welcome, Shadow. Thank you for stopping by. Hopefully, we don't bore you too much here. I have no idea why I'm trying to create a new sim. I have a sim. Okay, we are going to build this asylum in Magnolia Promenade. I felt like that was the one that made, or the space that made the most sense for there to be an asylum. So we're just heading in there, and I'm not really sure what my design is going to be. I think I want to do something a little bit more on the modern but rundown side. Okay. I'm just going to be away for just a moment. Hopefully you can't hear the fan that I needed to turn on, but my laptop gets quite upset with me when I try to run The Sims. So we are good to go. It is dark here, so we're gonna definitely head into build mode and make it daytime. Okay. Now, there are rules with the Asylum Challenge, and there are many. Well, it is a little lacking in the house department right now, but hopefully we can fix that very soon. I wanted to just kind of go over the rules for the challenge real quickly. We have a lot of rules, and I plan on doing the hard mode. And in this challenge, just to give you a rough idea, we have 8 sims. All 8 sims have at least the erratic trait, so they're very unpredictable and do what they want, but we're only allowed to control one of the sims. So, yeah, it's going to be a challenge because we want those other 7 sims to stay alive, but we don't have much control over that. And in the Asylum Challenge, there are different levels to how hard it is, and I'm planning on doing the hard mode, which means that we have less things that we're allowed. And for hard mode, it says we start with $100. Now that's after the building that we've done. And we have to complete 4 aspirations. So the sim that we're controlling needs to complete 4 aspirations. That's a lot on any given day, but it's definitely a lot in this case. I think it's going to be a fairly boring build, but yeah, that's unfortunately that kind of goes with this kind of thing. It's not like your average asylum is exactly exciting. And Darkess, I just remembered your name. I'm so sorry for forgetting, but Darkess kind of said it right that it doesn't need to be pretty. You can kind of, you just need the basics there, and it's not going to be pretty, but we will do our best to make it bearable to look at. Okay, it's probably going to be very boxy. I would like to have like a dorm space and a bathroom. And we don't need a whole lot of bathroom space because with all 8 Sims, we're still only allowed one sink, one toilet, and one shower or bathtub. So I'm gonna go probably with the shower bathtub combo. Sometimes a person just needs a good bath, you know? Um, we can only have 4 bed spots. So that gives us 4 individual beds, or we can do, 2 double beds or a double and a couple of singles. We can only have seating for 4. That's including your couches and your chairs and the dining table, all of that. There can only be 4 seats in the house. Now, I do believe someone said that the chairs that are um, on the chess table don't count. So that's kind of helpful. We can use that as one of our like skill building, and we don't have to worry about those chairs counting toward that. Let's see, what are my other rules? We can have 5 skill building items. We have to choose wisely, but computers, stoves, bookcases, mirrors, and TVs don't count. But we are only allowed to have 1 TV or 1 computer. I'm thinking our best option. So let's see if we can get started here on the actual build. I think I want to build kind of an entrance area. We need to keep these patients inside the building. So having something that controls that will be very helpful. All right. I am going to pause for a moment and I will be right back. Go ahead and listen to the music I have playing here and let me know if it's too loud. All right, sorry about that. Okay, I just wanted to check on a different device and make sure everything was going well. Okay. I want something that looks kind of clinical. It wouldn't hurt to have a couple of windows, but I feel like it's going to be kind of boring. Well, I wouldn't call that boring, but it does feel kind of clinical. There we go. I'm going with black. Okay. I think that comes now. That looks like a screen. Let's see. Maybe the study block doors. I don't know if I have a lot to go with that though. A brownstone. There's too many choices. I feel like definitely in the more businessy range. I don't think it's going to be the austere build set. Yeah, it's probably a little too fancy for that. So is that thumbs up for the door choice, or do you have a preference? You think maybe the pivotal glass door? It looks like it has a thick lock on it. I kind of like that. All right. Do I have anything that matches that window-wise though? I'm pretty sure that that came with the set. So I'm gonna take a look. See, okay, oh, that's a window with a door on it. This is a Harry set, isn't it? Or is this a Peacemaker? Okay, that is Peacemaker. Okay, let's see. Peacemaker has some of the best windows and doors and furniture and lots of things. Okay. I think this might be what goes with this set. And I feel like that might give me the vibe I'm looking for. And then, yeah, we have these seamless ones too. It's like a deep window. Kind of a weird angle thing on it, I think. Yeah. I don't know if that really gives me the look I'm looking for. Definitely need something closed. I feel like you wouldn't have anything open. I wonder if maybe the tall windows would work best. It's probably more light than you would normally get in there, but maybe we can make one area. Is the door weird? Okay. Maybe one side can be like the kitchen dining type area, and then the other side would be like the social room or, arts and crafts room. And then we can build our dorm room to the back, and it's going to be very, very, very basic. I think I'm going to continue the wall all the way across the back, and then maybe, let's see, we don't need a lot of room for the bathroom, but I think I'm going to have the tub and the toilet in 2 separate rooms. And then we'll have, I think there's a rule on the sink. I think I'm only allowed to have 1 sink. Yeah, 1 sink, 1 toilet, 1 shower. Okay, I think that I will put the sink in the kitchen. I might regret that decision, but so we will line up the beds in here as a dorm area. Maybe subtle, like, dividers? I'm not sure. I kind of want it all together. That's true, we do need to clean the dishes. It's probably going to be the best place for that reason. But I don't know door-wise. I feel like this is not quite looking how I intended, but I think it'll be fine. We have a pocket door. Stick with the pocket doors. Maybe put a pocket door on each side of the bathroom, so we can probably center those. I'm gonna flip that one. Oh wait, they actually have a. Okay, that will work. And let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. It has to be, everything has to be the cheapest option. I don't think that applies to the windows and stuff. I think those are kind of separate. Yeah, you like that too? Thank you. Yeah, I think that'll look kind of cool. Okay, I think lighting wise, I'm not sure if we have to use the cheapest lighting, and that gets a little complicated because I have the custom content in there also. I think I'm just going to use the standard super subtle lights, as they call them. Let's see. To do one centered around there, and one centered around there, and then one right in the center. I think I might hold this out just a notch and then maybe tuck our desk in over there. Yeah, I'm still in debate over the computer versus TV thing. The TV would give more variety or more options for everyone to use it together, but we also have the option with the computer of one of the aspirations we could possibly do something with gaming. So I'm not sure on that one. We have a lot of aspirations. I don't really know which ones I'm going with yet. That or I can use this for a closet. Do I have? I should have a closet. Let's see. Storage. It would be nice if Peacemaker made a closet that goes with this. Okay. Otherwise, we could just use the basic square one. I should put some light in here first, because I can't see what I'm doing. Alright, finish putting light in. We're going to keep it kind of dimly lit in the bedroom. Or the dorm room, I should say. We do need... we're going to need plenty of room for skills. So maybe I should divide this into a skill and dorm room. Although I was kind of thinking this would be a skill room. We can have a seat or two. I think it would be wise for us to have a love seat. My reasoning behind that is that I think if someone needs to take a nap, that would be the place they could go. Because of my custom content, some of the cheapest items actually have more comfort. So I'm not going to focus so much here on the cost of the item, but on finding one that looks, run down, but also low in comfort. This one has a comfort of 8, which is a little weird, but that is custom content. I want something that looks almost clinical, but not ugly, preferably. That bench just looks uncomfortable. This one is only a comfort of 1, but it has the pillows. We could probably find one that has a nice messed up texture. Yeah. I really like the texture on it. Oh, that one looks dirty. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. Okay, so we'll put this into our, what we'll call living space, I guess, while I still figure out if I'm going to have a TV or not. Maybe we'll tuck that over here in the corner. And maybe that would actually be a better spot for a, an easel. I'm still not sure on which ones I'm doing. Okay, we do have to do the cheapest beds. And in this case, for me, that is the hasty replacement pellet beds, which is kind of perfect because they are awful. Cute, but awful. And hopefully, yeah. Okay. So they have enough different designs that kind of match. Let's see. Although they are supposed to look like they're just made out of whatever that would. Yeah, these are a little too close. Maybe that one. I think I'm gonna mix up the colors here a little bit though, just to keep it interesting. What do you think I should do? Like, which would you do, TV or computer? The computer would be good for some reasons, but like having the extra fun or whatever, but also, I'm not sure. I think I want to spread these. Oh, whoops. I don't need a toddler bed. Okay. Yeah, I think I wanted to get that one away from the wall. I don't think there's any rules about having side tables or anything. So I think, okay, no maids, no pizza. You cannot purchase lifetime rewards. Yeah, I'm not seeing any specifics on whether or not we can have. Okay, you must only be selected on your main sim. You cannot use your inventory to reserve items. Age settings can be normal or long. No rearranging of furniture to reserve or use something for yourself. Putting toilets and showers in separate rooms is okay. Okay, yeah, nothing really against actually using the side tables. So I think we're gonna do that. We're gonna put in some kind of crappy looking side tables. I'm gonna take out the light and put in like old lamps. Like there's those lamps that came with the basement kit. I love everything with this pack right now, the new ranch pack. I'm trying not to use it all though. Let's see. That looks gross. I could have sworn we had something. Was it cats and dogs? Where we had the like beat up looking. Then we had the crates. We could just throw crates in there. The crafted end tables would be extra lovely. Uh, maybe not. Let's see. These are kind of tempting because they look so awful, but I have sworn we had a cats and dogs thing. I suppose I could sort by cats and dogs. That would make my life easier. Let's see. Oh, these. Okay. What? I wish that they came in a more generic color. That looks. I guess that kind of looks like wood, but it also kind of looks like it's been painted. So maybe not that one. This is silly that this has been my hardest decision. Okay. We could do the forest lovers and Daywell. Actually, one of the recent packs, was it Growing Together, also came with some new ones, but I think I'm gonna go because I keep being drawn to these because of how ridiculous they look. I'm going to do the covered side table. Now I've lost it. I see the full size table. There we are. Okay. Yeah, I don't use the spooky pack stuff a lot, but it's kind of fun. All right, and then sorting into kits just to make it a little easier for myself to find it. Although I wish they had found a way to sort these out too. We're gonna get the most basic looking ones. Oh wait, maybe we need a little color just because they're awful. Yeah, why not? Okay. That's beautiful. Wait. Okay, actually I'm gonna move everything over this way. And did I make this? wondering if I should have made it wide enough to put these foot to foot. So maybe I can pull this back one and scoot these over. And scoot this over. Okay. And actually, I'll probably leave. I might leave this wider for the tub and then still put that in there, or yeah, too many decisions that don't really matter. Okay, we'll put something in there. And I think move this over here, and then we'll just take out one of these lights and put this over here. Actually, that could probably be the entrance to this room. And then we can close this off over here. And maybe rearrange this at some point, depending on whether or not we decide to use a key. Or I could remove this and widen here. Take this part out, just to give it a little bit more shape, I guess. I don't know. You could extend the windows along then, and then maybe have a back door that matches the front. Or we could use the other one. Where did the other one go? We need to focus on oops. Oh, getting a spam call. Lovely. Get way too many of those every day. Okay, we want the ones for the short height. And yeah, this one. So we'll put this in the back here. Maybe create an outdoor space. Yeah. I could live with that. I'll maybe center this because it is 3 tiles like the windows. Go ahead and make this a little wider. So then we can pull these away from the bathroom door a little. Still center everything. I would probably like to work a closet in somehow. I could just do one of the smaller closets. Having that woohoo option definitely adds some extra drama. Let's see. I've got custom content on again. Let's see. There's the smaller, this one. Okay, put that maybe here and draw the doors in. I do have a fix. I don't know if anyone else is aware of that. There's a bug with these built-in closets. So, okay, video's a little behind. I have it on a little latency. I'm hoping that our internet connection is not too slow here for me. But yeah, I'm hoping to improve that over time. It's kind of just a test, just to see what I can get away with and whether or not it's something I could feasibly do. Hopefully it's not too bad. We do have a glass pocket door. I wonder how that would look as the way to get into the bedroom. Adds a little bit of extra light. I do think we need a little bit of window in here somewhere. First of all, we need tiny windows in the bathrooms. Okay. And okay. I think a little something in the was that? Yeah, that was part of the same set. Maybe just these little ones. Is this the same? I think that's a different set. These are the counter height ones. That's a little weird. Seamless. Seems a little fancy, but it might work for what we're doing. And then we can make it kind of a little bigger, and then we'll use these on the side. The key is finding the actual windows that match up, which is always fun. Okay, let's see. Well, it should look pretty similar to this. There we go. Okay, for those who are just coming in, we are working on building our asylum for an upcoming challenge on the channel. So just trying to make something that looks somewhat clinical, but not too boring to sit and watch. Hopefully that makes some sense. Yeah, I'm not really sure where I'm going otherwise with this, just kind of looking at what I have and seeing what I can build. If you're not familiar with the Asylum Challenge, we have very limited resources. We're basically only allowed to use the very cheapest items at any time. And with those cheap items, we have to try to make something that looks decent. Yeah, whatever that means for people, yeah, remains to be seen. I'm thinking it would be kind of disturbing and entertaining to have an internal window too. So let's see. Oops, lining that up all weird. Okay, I might have to take these side windows out because I wanted to put a kitchen space over here. And we definitely need some kind of fence and gate because they're not allowed to leave the asylum during the day. And this looks nice and imposing. We have the breezy fence. It's coming black. Yes, it does. That might actually be kind of the look I'm going for. I wish everything was a little more matched, but yeah. We will need, I'm sure, someplace to put the gravestones at some point that will inevitably pile up, because when you're only allowed to control one sim, things go badly. It's just the way it is. I don't know if there's a gate to go with this though. Although I suppose. Oh, hi Dark S. Good to see you. I hope I'm not too dull right now. I'm it's my first live stream, so I'm definitely getting used to this idea of talking and knowing that other people are actually live listening. It's a little strange. Hopefully I pronounced your name correctly. I actually mentioned you earlier in the stream. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I don't think I want to put a gate on this. Unless I could find one that matches, but yeah. Let's see. I do have a lot of options, but Maybe it's best not to have a gate. Oh, that got all weird over here. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'm not feeling this gate. It's probably unnecessarily bright and airy, but you know, I like to be able to see what I'm doing. Um, yeah, I don't know. Okay, I need counters. Let's see. I think I'm a little behind. I've got it set to low latency here, but hopefully I'm not too far behind, or like you're not too far behind from what I'm saying. Okay, ugh, I hate that we have to use these Blanco counters. They're like the worst in the entire game. And I do think I'm gonna have to take out these windows to make room for them. And thank you, glad to hear it. Alright. I don't know why I'm going with black everywhere. I think because black just kind of goes with everything. Um, yeah, I'm just popping these in for now. I'm not sure where I'm going to place everything. I know I need a fridge. Yep, we're working on the asylum. I'm I'm not sure what route I'm going here yet for sure, but hopefully it comes out looking decent at least. Um, I guess my look is whatever I end up slapping down. Okay, I think we'll put a fridge there. I don't know if I want the stove on the other end or kind of. I think I'll put it here and then maybe make like a. Um, wow, I am forgetting all my words today. I have apparently not learned to speak. Okay, do I want mismatched? I think that kind of fits the whole vibe, doesn't it? Um, okay. Counters. Do I want uppers? Yeah, might as well. It'll kind of add some interest over here. And maybe I can. I'm gonna try for the hard difficulty. I'm probably breaking some rules, and when I'm not focusing on two things at once, I'll probably need to go back and fix the things I did wrong. But I think I'm remembering most of the rules. I've got the 4 beds. I have room for the 1 toilet and the 1 tub. And I did put in a closet because I thought that would be fun for woohoo purposes. And I'm still trying to decide if I want to do TV or computer. I have good reasons for both, but I'm not sure which one's going to win here. I'm kind of left a space over here that I was leaning toward for the computer, but then I don't know why I have this bench out in the middle of nowhere. So I decided to go with a bench so that there's kind of an extra bed in a way, but I'm not sure if, yeah, I don't even know which of the aspirations I'm going with yet. I think that's kind of all up in the air, so I might have to make some changes as I go along. Um, and now I just remembered that the word I was looking for before was island. This is how my brain works. Just randomly remember stuff. Okay. Yeah. I'm glad one of us sees what's going on, because I certainly don't. Okay. I'm wondering, maybe just putting. I might put 2 of my seats here, but I need a seat for the computer if I go that route. There's too many decisions in this. But we need the cheapest one. Well, that's 0. I don't think that counts. That's custom content, so I don't think that counts. Crafted bar stool. Do we do the crafted bar stool? It is the cheapest, technically. It has no comfort. Wow, that looks awful. Why do I have two of these bar stools? Oh, that's the crafted ones. Why are the crafted ones showing up in here? Strange. Okay. No idea. I think I'm gonna go with these, even though technically they're not the cheapest. If you don't tell, I won't tell. I don't think I can count. Oh, the computer chair doesn't count. That's good to know. I know that. Excuse me. I know that I read the chess table chairs also don't count, which was news to me. I see. I have this problem when I'm reading really, really long rules, is that my brain just kind of shuts down halfway through. So I have to read it a couple times before everything actually clicks. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna. Well, if that doesn't count, then I could put an extra here, or I could have another chair to go with this. This is probably one of the brightest asylum type hospitals in existence, but it will be, I guess, nice for the people living there. I will say having the werewolf pack has been pretty handy here for finding junky looking stuff. All right, we will go with the chair here not counting. And okay, the cheapest ones are the vintage chairs, which do kind of really. Okay, objects that require a chair to function don't count for the seats. That's actually super helpful. That makes sense too. It's only fair. It's because it's not like they're sitting at those spots using it as a comfort situation. So I could see why that makes sense. I hate using this old computer, but I think I'm gonna go with the computer. I think that'll be the one that kind of. Well, depending on the aspirations I do, but it would probably have to be the gaming aspiration because I believe, although, yeah, me having my train of thoughts, you're allowed to leave for a job, so I could leave to do the aspiration that requires you to get the job with the computer. So that's definitely a possibility. Wow, that's a funny seat. Okay. That would be our fourth seat. What do we think? Should I go with the chair? Or I mean, it is the cheapest seat that I have, other than the custom content ones, which I'm trying not to count. Yeah, we'll go for it, just because it's amusing. Okay, and skill objects. I have lots of room for skill objects. I have lots of room for objects in general. Let's kind of set these over here. I want it kind of open, and I do think having something for gardening is going to be beneficial. Most jobs are during the day, so being allowed to leave for jobs makes sense. Yeah, it does. And it's kind of the only way you would be able to complete the aspirations too. If you couldn't leave, you'd be kind of SOL. Maybe knitting. I know there's a knitting aspiration, and I don't think I've seen anyone really use the knitting function before. so that'd be kind of fun. And I have like the old granny's knitting basket. Fun, fun, yeah. All right, let's do that. Trying to think of all of the aspirations. Actually, I'm gonna go into live mode here for a moment and take a look at the aspirations. This is not going to be my sim for the challenge. This is just my like self sim that I use for testing things. Okay, we definitely can't do the animal one. There's not going to be any room for animals for starters. Bodybuilder is a possibility, but we'd need to own 2 pieces of workout equipment. So that's not going to happen because I don't want to chew up 2 slots right there. Master actress, we could have a mirror, and do mirrors count as? Let's see. I'm trying to check the rules here real quick. I would think that they do, to be honest, but let's see. Gameplay. I'm not finding whether or not mirrors would count as an object. Why am I not finding that in the rules here right now? There we go. I think I found it. Okay, cheap counters, cheap beds. Pools are allowed but classified as a skill building item. Is there an aspiration that goes with that? I wish that pools were included as a one of, okay, you can buy skill building objects during the challenge. Oh, okay. Wow, I really do need to read these rules better, don't I? I think it would be fun to do that. In part because completing the athletic one does give you a longer lifespan, and I think that's beneficial for finishing the challenge. The author feels like such a cop-out for me. I don't know, like, I feel like most people end up doing that one, and I don't blame them though, because it is easier, but okay, well, under creativity, for the Lady of the Knits, okay. Oh, I gotta knit in a rocking chair. Would buying a rocking chair count as being a skill building object? I could buy the cheapest rocking chair, but I'm not sure if I'd be breaking some challenges there or some rules there. I don't know why I'm bothering with rules because I hardly ever actually follow them all that well. Master mixologist. Oh, I'm glad it's not just me because it's just pages of rules, and if I have to scroll to read all of the rules on, that's too many. When I did the 100 baby challenge, I think I followed like basically just the rule that you have to have a different dad for every baby because yeah, I kind of got sidetracked. We could make nectar. It's the new one, and not that I'm not doing that in my other gameplay right now. Like both my one that I have here on the channel for the Reichst Ranches, but I also am doing it in my personal gameplay, and that one, yeah, I'm struggling there with it even more than I am in the Reichst Ranches one, but it is fun. I do enjoy doing the whole nectar making thing. But I would have to do gardening probably, which wouldn't be a bad idea. And we can garden anywhere. You don't even need gardening boxes. I think, yeah, we definitely can't do the family ones. I think that's not even allowed for the challenge. And academic. No, we don't want to go to university. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. I think we'll just try to have some basics here. And, I am kind of Feeling like the nectar making would be fun. Okay, I think I'm going to kind of squeeze the rules a little bit here and go ahead and get a rocking chair. And you know, I I'll just get the cheapest one, which I think is actually the new. Yeah, it looks like it's the new ones. Um, I like the one. Oh, those are Comfort 3 though. Oh, they all are. Well, I'm gonna do it anyway, and hopefully nobody is gonna be, too upset about it or anything. I don't want it to be matchy-matchy. Yeah. I wish these looked a little more rustic. That's pretty matchy-matchy though. Yeah, that looks somewhat uncomfortable, but I'm gonna get that out of the corner a little bit. Move that there. Put this. Oops, I thought I was pressing Alt and I'm pressing the spacebar. Genius. Okay. This is so awkward looking. Alright. I need to find another activity. I would like to do something with music too. I do a lot with, usually I do pianos or violins, and I think a lot of that is because I don't usually have room for a piano. I think I'm gonna go with the piano this time. And I feel like this, is this the cheapest one? It's probably not the cheapest. Actually, it is piano-wise, other than the custom one. And then we can get one that's got like all kinds of designs on it. Yeah, like that. Looks, oh, I like that one. That's fun. I think I'm gonna go back to the one with the stickers and stuff, just because it kind of looks, like somebody's been sticking junk all over it. I don't know where I want this though. I feel like everything's just kind of tossed around. Um, Actually, maybe I'll put the piano in the corner over here. And just F5 that. We'll put these over here. Whoops. It's getting all weird. Yeah, like that. And that. And we'll do a little conversation area. And so that's 1, 2, 3. Oops, I have too many seats. What am I doing? I gotta take away one of these. I can't count, apparently. So 1, 2, 3, 4 seats. I think I got it. I probably should have a fourth one or have 2 here for eating, but I think that'll be fine. And they're gonna, nobody ever eats at the table or anything anyway, so I don't know why I care. And then I need the cheapest sink, which is this lovely bathroom sink. Ugh, I hate this one. And okay, 5 skill buildings. So that's 1, 2. I'm on a roll. And I do think, honestly, having a chess table is going to be pretty beneficial. It's that or the yeah, telescope. The telescope gives us logic too, and there is a risk of death that way. And what fun is a challenge if there's not a risk of death? And the cheapest that's in the game, I think, is this one. It doesn't make sense to me because I feel like this one looks more rustic, but yeah, let's toss this out in the backyard for now. And so that's 1, 2, 3. And I think we pretty much decided that we have to do the, yeah, I think I'll do the active career. So I'm gonna put one of the items in, and then I can always, when I can afford it, buy the second one, if I'm understanding correctly. So I think I'm gonna do a basketball hoop outside, and I think that's the cheapest. So we'll set that outside also. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and then the easel, which is a creative skill also, but I think that will work. And then we'll get the one that looks dirty. That bigger. Yeah. I'm probably going to regret not getting the chess table at some point, but that wouldn't be the first time I regretted decisions. Alright, now we need some... Oh, I gotta roof this monstrosity. Ugh, I thought I had it set at daytime. Is the lighting here really... Okay, I was gonna say. I didn't think the lighting here was that bad. Let's try that. Yeah. We just... It's gonna look a little too house for me, but we have an assisted living type center near where I live, and it's kind of what inspired me a little bit on this. This is what I'm... So, and do that, and flip, and then just kind of put things back into place. And I want it to look a little rundown. I realize that the windows probably aren't selling that whole rundown thing, but I do love the new siding. I don't think the log cabin looks good, but how rustic do we want to go? It's a little too rustic, huh? Okay, let's see. Although the horizontal stuff is kind of cool. Make it white so it looks dirty. A little brick. I feel like these kind of places are usually brick. And this plaster just kind of looks nice and worn. I'm probably going to go that route. This is probably my favorite plaster in the game. That's why I have a recolor of it. Or my favorite stone look. I use it so much when I do city builds because it looks kind of like it's been painted over. And why can I not find the original though? Or we could just go with your basic stone, brick, to do an accent to start. So many decisions. I think I'm gonna go that route and then siding for the rest of it. I just can't decide on the siding. Too many decisions. I feel like we need more rustic choices. I don't know how I feel about it. Yeah, it's not awful. It could be worse. I feel like obviously this is not going to be one of my like favorite builds ever. I do need to fix this because it's driving me crazy. Okay, like that. Copy. There we go. Oops. All that looks even worse. There. I think we got it. Okay, good. And yeah. And then okay, so it's not the most beautiful build, but you know, it doesn't have to be, right? Okay, I think still black trim here. Wow. It's pretty bad. Okay. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I gotta fix that little bit of siding there. And I'll probably do the landscaping off stream. Yeah, landscaping takes a lot of process for me. It's not my skill. That's when I defer to my husband. He does all the landscaping in our house, outside of our house, I should say. I need rustic, crappy looking. I don't. Yeah, yeah, probably this. Looks nice and gross. This is such a weird build. It's not exactly very congruent, I guess. I'm all over the place. It's kind of modern in some ways. Oreo cookies. That's what we'll call it. We'll call it Oreo Asylum. There we go. Gave me the idea. Actually, now I'm hungry for Oreos. Hopefully I'm not missing these comments, or like it's not taking me too long to respond. This is such a weird thing to get used to. I thought you might like that. Okay, I need. Where's the gross? Yeah, this seems appropriate. Does it come in a black trim? I wish it came in a black trim. With everything else being black trim, it just would make sense. I want this for a little more. Nice. All right. Thank you, Shadow. Yeah, I think I'll keep it just this lower trim. Okay. The lighting in this room is kind of awful, but that was the intention. Okay, so I think I have all of my requirements. I definitely need to create a little bit of a entrance area there. Like something that they won't be allowed beyond this door except during the open hours, and then I'll have a fenced in back area here. That's right, I was trying to figure out what I wanted for a fence. It has to be tall. Maybe, yeah, that's taller than the house. Nope, that's still taller. I mean, it also would be really easy to climb that, so we probably don't want something easy to climb. Not that they're actually going to climb the fences. You just never know. It's too low. There is the... yeah. This seems the most appropriate, I think. I don't know exactly what kind of patients we're dealing with yet, but it might be best to keep them in. Oops, I don't want a floor. There we go. And I probably should keep this away from the windows. Not that you can actually break windows in this game, but I wish you could. It'd be fun. Okay, and then I need some kind of flooring or stone. Probably, yeah, this stuff. I love this. I'll just put that there. Put that there. And I think for now, that's what I'm gonna do. It definitely needs work yet. It definitely needs some landscaping and probably a few tweaks. I'll need to probably go over the rules again just to make sure I've got everything. It actually automatically places floors when you finish off a room, which usually is a good thing, but it's not a big deal to try to remove a floor. But yeah, it's definitely meant to look like a prison fence. This asylum, they're going to be locked into it, so you don't want your crazier patients escaping. So yeah. All right, so hopefully I didn't bore anyone to tears here today, and I'm so glad that the two of you stopped by to hang out with me for my first stream. But I'm going to head off now and go recover from this because this was so weird streaming for the first time. Hopefully I didn't do awfully, but thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, and hopefully you guys will be willing to come back if I stream again. Bye bye.